Hey guys, yes, I know I need to shave again, so hello. This is just going to be some random stuff. Nothing here of any huge sort of profundity or importance. I just went and got a QuickCam account, not a QuickCam, a StickCam account a few minutes ago. I apologise if I'm a bit garbled. It hasn't been long since I've woken up. It's 5 past 3 in the morning here, but look, the weather has just been a pain in the backside here for the last couple of days again. It's just been really hot and humid, and I think it was 34 degrees yesterday, and yeah, really humid, and it's just really annoying me. I hate the heat. Mad Bad Voodoo, yes, I have seen your latest video, on, I think you were talking about the invasion of Iraq and a few other different things. I don't know, I mean, Iraq was something I was following sort of quite a lot a while back, but I'm not really sort of into that much anymore. I mean, either way, you know, so, I mean, I'm not gonna hugely sort of argue with you, but I don't know, I guess I'm just sort of thinking about other things myself these days more. But, I mean, if you're thinking about Iraq, you know, that's great, Actually, one of the things that I did want to talk about today, and I don't know really whether or not I can, because I feel like a real idiot doing it, is over about the last sort of 8 months to a year, or not 8 months, not even that long, probably, I think it's only really been about 5 months. I've been looking up information for some reason, I'm not really completely sure why, on a particular Hindu deity, a particular Hindu goddess called Kali, who I actually showed, I downloaded some artwork of, a picture of, and I showed to Lucifer Knows You when I was talking to her the other night. And I was reading, there was this debate going on in these forums between a number of, I think they were just sort of generalised neo-pagans, which I ran into the other day, although the forum itself is a couple of years old, where they were basically saying that Hinduism as a religion is basically off limits to people from essentially outside Indian society. And I mean, I don't know whether that's true or not. I don't really know anything about, or I haven't really known anything about sort of the religion in general. And I've just noticed in sort of about the last 5 or 6 months, I mean, it's weird, Hinduism was always something which was sort of lurking somewhere in the background with me. I mean, I think I probably first initially started trying to read the Bible at probably about the age of 5 or 6, but my mother had a copy of the Bhagavad Gita as well, and I tried reading that a few times at a very young age, and I couldn't make anything out of it whatsoever. But for some reason in the last 5 or 6 months, I downloaded, I think it's just some chanting stuff, some mantra stuff from Emule, after I heard it being used in one of the videos here. And I mean, I just thought that was really, really good stuff. It was just, I don't know, I guess I found it comforting. in a way. You know, just really emotionally soothing sort of stuff, I guess. So, yeah, I mean, it's really odd. As I said, in about the last 6 months, sort of seemingly out of nowhere, certain aspects related to, I guess, Hinduism as a particular religion have just sort of started sort of very slowly basically creeping up, it feels like, or making themselves known. And I mean, to a degree, I've basically tried to sort of resist it and basically throw it out as well, because I mean, I don't know why, for some reason, like I said, for some reason I feel really stupid. And another thing that as I said, this pagan thread that I was reading last night basically said that for anyone non-Indian to really have anything to do with Hinduism at all, it's basically trespassing on essentially another ethnic group's turf. So I'm essentially trying to keep that in mind. I mean, I think all it's really been is it's basically an aesthetic thing. I really like a lot of the artwork that I've seen. I really like a lot of the music that seems to be associated with it that I've downloaded or otherwise come across. So I really think that's all it is. But I mean, I don't know. Anyway, that's just something that's happening with me, and it's something that's come up, and it's something which, to be honest, I'm not really too sure what to do about. I mean, what, do I just leave it there, or do I don't know, focus on it and try and think, well, you know, we've got to do something about this, James, one way or the other. But anyway, I'll talk to everyone soon. One other thing that I was actually going to say is I realised, to be honest, that I'm actually really a bit scared of talking about spirituality in general, because I've really been worried, you know, that I've sort of been thinking, if I talk about anything related to that really, and I put it up and say Brett Keane or The Amazing Atheist comes across it, I mean, that's just going to be it, you know, it's just going to be all over. I'm just going to get flamed and abused to a degree that is just going to be sort of absolutely beyond belief. So I guess to a degree I feel as though you know, I've basically got to keep it atheistic as much as possible in order to essentially avoid basically bringing the wrath of those guys down on my head. I mean, I don't want to talk about anything negative in that sense, I really don't, but it just seems that I can't bring up, or it feels like nobody can really bring up anything to do with theism or spirituality or religious faith in general without incurring the wrath of those guys. You know, I mean, they just seem so threatened. And I really think it's sad, because the thing is, apart from anything else, I as an individual am not a threat to them. I mean, in my mind, if The Amazing Atheist wants to be an atheist, he can be as much as he wants, you know, and that's, put it this way, I am not someone with whom he needs to feel that the only way that he can be an atheist, the only way that he can continue to be an atheist, is if I'm basically not a theist, if I'm actually not someone who believes in something else. I mean, I think that's part of the problem. A lot of the atheists here that I've seen, they don't believe in coexistence. They think that in order for atheism to be able to exist, any form of spiritual belief can't coexist along with it. It can only be one or the other. And I mean, maybe, sure, in terms of some forms of monotheism, I mean, there might be some people related to those that are trying to stamp atheism out, or possibly, you know, who the atheists do have some degree of justification feeling threatened by. But guys, if you do see this, please understand, I'm not a threat to you. I'm not. And there are some of us out there who we aren't. Anyway, I'm going to shut up about that.